Yo guys, it's Beyblade review time, and I have a really cool review today. A really nice Beyblade from the Plastic Gen era. So for all you Plastic Gen fans out there, this could be really exciting for you guys. Those of you who don't know Plastic Gen Beyblades, basically missed out. But obviously the Beyblades now are really cool. You have Burst, and obviously Beyblade X has just come out. I'll definitely do some reviews on those. But we have a Plastic Gen old school Beyblade, and today we have Dranzer V. So Dranzers are always popular. Dranzer V stands for Volcano, so Dranzer Volcano. This is Takara, however, it's the Sonokong version. So looking at the box, you can see a big image of Dranzer V. Then you have an image of the owner. His name was Kai. A lot of people's favorite characters in anime. So you have obviously image of drones in the background. A47, this is a right spinning Beyblade. And this particular Beyblade has the MG system. And just for those of you who don't know, the MG system is basically this magnetic type of gimmick they use in the Beyblades. I will show you when I get to the parts how that works and everything, and you can buy like essentially like magnets to put under the stadium, which I do have. I would probably do a review or some sort of spin test with those to show you what it looks like in a future video. But just for the sake of the review, this is a MG Beyblade, so a magnacore Beyblade. All V-Force, all V-Blades were magnacore, so this particular Beyblade is from the Plastic Gen, but the Plastic Gen had 3 seasons. You have Beyblade, Beyblade V-Force, and then Beyblade Revolution. If I haven't mentioned before, Beyblade was obviously the first season. Then you have Beyblade V-Force that featured the magnacore system, which is obviously this. Then we had Beyblade G Revolution that featured the engine gear system, which I think I've done a couple reviews on, so you can check those out. Okay, so again, here's the front, here's the top, here's the bottom, you have the side. So this is what I was talking about, where you can get these somewhat magnets to put under the stadium, and the Beyblade can kind of follow a pattern or move in like certain ways according to the magnets. But yeah, I'll definitely show a video actually of that in the future. A couple launching images. Then we have the other side. This is showing you how the magnacore system works. So you can see the blade base there is kind of like this double part, which I will show you exactly how that works. Showing you the MG core. And then we have the back of the box, just like all boxes, has all different parts, the stats for each individual part. So we have the bit, chip, attack, ring, weight, disc, spin gear, blade base, parts, you could say. Obviously the stats for each part. Yeah, and essentially that is the box for Dranzer V. Really cool. So let's get into the parts. I'll show you how that magnetic system works. So let's start with that actually. So here's the blade base. You can see there's first part, and then you can see kind of like the tip that goes underneath. So with most Dranzers, so Dranzer is a balanced type, and with Dranzer you always have this kind of switch between attack and defense. So in this case you have defense mode there with the tip, sharp tip, or stamina mode, I'm not really sure, defense or stamina. And then you have the flat side, which is obviously attack mode. So you can switch and change. I'll show you once I put the blade together. But again, that's with most Dranzers. For those of you who remember Dranzer F, it kind of had this, you know, delta tip where you can change between 3 different modes. Kind of like a Very Aries If you know Beyblade Metal 5, every kind of has this delta drive. Dranzer V had the exact same thing. But in this case, you only have to choose between 2 different tips, which is still amazing. So let me show you the MG core. This is the magnacore system. So essentially, there's just a magnet inside. There are different types. So you do have, so if it's a red magnet, and I think it pulls away, whereas a blue magnet, so if I was to show you Dranzer, for example, I have a blue magnet that pulls in. So I mean, I'm not familiar with the North Pole and South Pole type of stuff, but essentially there's different magnets that give you different performances from the stadium. So with Dranzer V, if I was to launch it with the magnets under the stadium, it will kind of repel and not stick to the magnets, whereas Dranzer would stick to a magnet. And I think that's pretty cool, you know, you get different battle styles and so forth. So yeah, that's the magnacore. See the spin gear parts. And then the clips to hold the spin gear in place. The weight disc. And then the attack ring, which again is a really cool part of Dranzer V. I really like this attack ring. It's kind of, well, it's 4 spiked first of all, and it kind of has this mini ramp, mini upper attacks, which actually do work pretty well in battle. So yeah, really cool. Most Dranzer Beyblades have upper attacks, a bit like Dranzer. Dranzer has a lot of Dranzer Beyblade, sorry, has a lot of upper attacks. So yeah, really cool attack ring, really thick as well. Again, nice with the deep blue. But yeah, that's all the parts. So let's put this blade together and show you Dranzer V all finished. Again, this Beyblade is getting pretty rare. Most plastic gem Beyblades are actually pretty rare, but you can find them on some certain sites. Obviously, prices are getting more expensive. And there we have Dranzer V, Dranzer Volcano, all finished. Really nice blade. So as you can see, the blade base right now is in attack mode because of the flat tip. If I want to change modes to stamina mode, I just flip it over, and then you have the sharp tip, and then it gives you a complete different movement in battle. So yeah, again, with most Dranzers you can change between attack, defense, you know, stamina mode and so forth. And then obviously, because the magnet's right there and the tip is metal, it acts as a magnet. So if I was to like put this on metal or find a metal object, it would stick to it. So, and then you can see it just attracts quickly to metal, given the magnacore. But yeah, that's Dranzer V, Dranzer Volcano, all finished. Really cool blade. Yeah, that's it for the review, guys. Really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for another review. Thanks for watching, guys.